Hi everybody. Today I will discuss and recommend two games. These games are Advance Wars series and Wargroove. First of all, let's discuss the profiles of the two games. Let's start from the Advance Wars series game, okay? This game was first released on August 12, 1988 in Japan with the title Famicom Wars. Famicom Wars is a war game developed by Nintendo and Intelligent Systems, which was published by Nintendo for the Famicom and then expanded to various Nintendo consoles such as Game Boy Advance, Nintendo DS, Switch and others. Games from the Advance Wars series are exclusive games from Nintendo, so they won't be found on other consoles. Advance Wars is a turn-based strategy video game developed by Intelligent Systems and published by Nintendo for the Game Boy Advance. It is the seventh title in the Wars series, and the first in the Advance Wars sub-series. Short story of this game where there are two countries, Orange Star and Blue Moon, who have been fighting each other for years. The conflict entered a new phase when an Orange Star commander named Andy, is the main character of the game, was accused of attacking the armies of two other countries, Yellow Comet and Green Earth, for no reason, resulting in a world war. Where actually there is another character who is the real enemy of this game. Okay, now I will discuss the second game. The game is Wargroove. Wargroove is a video game developed and published by Chucklefish. This game was released for Nintendo Switch, Windows and Xbox One on February 1, 2019, and the PlayStation 4 version was released on July 23, 2019. Wargroove is a Nintendo war-style turn-based tactics video game in which players explore a map and fight enemies. Players can choose to control one of 15 commanders, each with their own campaigns, motivations, and personalities. The synopsis of the game Wargroove is: following the murder of King Mercival II of Cherrystone by the vampire Sigrid of Felheim, Mercival's young daughter, Mercia, who is the main character of the game, is crowned queen and soon faces an invasion by the Legion of Felheim. Despite initial success against Felheim's hot-headed commander, Ragna, the Legion's numbers overwhelm Cherrystone's defenses, and Valder, Lord of Felheim and wielder of the Fel Gauntlet, drives the Queen of Mercia and her forces into retreat. Mercia's mentor, the royal wizard Emmerich, advised him to seek help from Empress Tenri of the Heavensong Empire. The advantages of these two games and why I recommend them are: 1. The graphics of these two games are cool and pleasing to the eye, especially Wargroove with its colorful retro style. Advance Wars is also no less, even though when it was remade into the Switch version it changed to be more modern, but unfortunately for me personally it doesn't suit it. Games like this are more suitable in retro colorful style. 2. The gameplay is addictive. Yup, both of these games have very similar gameplay, the only difference is the theme. In Wargroove the theme is fantasy with a knight versus wizard style, while Advance Wars is more about modern war with tanks and jets. Well, what makes you addicted is of course the battle or gameplay of these two games, which is challenging where each troop has advantages and disadvantages, so how can we use it as much as possible to win the battle more perfectly, plus each main character has additional abilities or strengths. Cool to add to the excitement of the battle. 3. The story of the two games is simple but quite entertaining because it is quite funny, and in my opinion it is suitable for games with a war strategy theme, because the focus is more on gameplay and battle, so don't make the story too heavy, I'm afraid it will become boring. The conclusion is that in my opinion these two games are games that must be played, especially those who like the war strategy genre. Just try playing about 5 to 10 missions, usually it will make you addicted. The details of these two games are also very cool, in fact I am ready to playing Wargroove game again. And if I had to choose, the Wargroove game is better and cooler than Advance Wars both in terms of story, graphics, and gameplay, especially since Wargroove 2 is about to be released, so don't miss out and try these games. That's enough for this episode. Hopefully the video is useful enough for viewers to choose which game they want to play. Please enjoy the clips from the game. See you again in the next episode. Bye.
Yes.